All right, so let me see. What did I my note? Okay, because guys, I did my note. Okay, so forgive me, I'm not professional yet. Once your girl is going to be professional, I won't need note. But right now, I need a chat GPT. All right, so little background about Midland, Odessa. Okay, so Odessa is a growing city in West Texas. Yeah. So we are located in Permian Basin, like in the heart of Permian Basin. Permian Basin is where all the oil are. Okay, yeah. So we have all the oil, which I don't understand if we have all the oil. Why the gas is expensive? Yeah, that's another question. Okay, Permian Basin, one of the richest oil productions in the US. Okay, so we have all the oil. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a story after that. Let me just finish to read the background about Milan Odessa. Let me just finish. Okay. So Milan Odessa was founded in 1880s as a railroad town. So it was a railroad town. It wasn't about the oil at this time. Odessa quickly transformed after the oil was discovered in 1920. That's how they found the oil in Milan. So basic. That's true though, because we have a lot of railroad here. Okay, we have a lot of railroad here, so that's true. I'm sorry about my accent. I got that French accent, and I'm working on it. I'm working on my French accent because I know it's just hard sometimes for me, right? But I'm really trying to work on this accent. All right. Okay, let's go. Turning into a major hub for the energy industry. When I'm telling you major hub, that's true. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, so today, the population of Milan Odessa is 20,000. Okay, not 20,000, 120,000 people plus. Is big and continuing to grow, attracting workers, family, investor looking opportunity. So if you're not here, you are not in the right place. Okay, because Midland is growing, you are not in the right place. Come to the right place. All right, so what makes Odessa unique is strong tie in gas. The big money, the opportunity, big money and opportunity are in Milan or Odessa. All right. So I'm gonna like my. First of all, let me like it first. Okay. Let me like it. Why not? I'm liking my whole life. Yeah. All right. So and then a history of booming and bust cycle depending on oil prices. Yeah. Life in Milan Odessa is about oil and gas. Everything here. In the restaurant, they're wearing the boot. They're having this PP protective equipment that they when we were at work with in church is the same thing too. So everything is about oil and gas. All right. Mm, Let me finish. All right, all right, all right. Make you. Okay, so a young working class community with a median age of around 31. That's true though. Like it's true that we have old people, but most of the people at Midland are young, like young, around 30, 31. And that's what they said too. So, okay, so mainland is just not a city, is opportunity driven. All right, it's shaped by energy, growth, and resilience. Wow. Oh, 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 oh. All right, so one then now do you know about Midland or about Odessa? I keep on saying Midland. Why? I don't know. Okay, so now that we know about Odessa, Remember, Odessa was just a red road, and then boom, they found the oil. Now, since then, since 1920, Odessa is more known about the oil, and yeah, yep, and yeah. So, how to locate us? We are like 5 minutes, 5 hours away from El Paso, 5 hours away from uh, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, and also, but we 8 hours away from Houston. I mean, you can fly. Like flying is like an hour by airplane. So yes. All right. Okay. So. Now we are going to talk about if you're thinking about moving in Odessa, what do you have to know? What are the pros and what are the cons of moving in Odessa, Texas? Oh my God, I think this like I want to move it like this. Okay, I want to move it like this, and it's just I want to move it. Let me see. I want to move it like that because it's too tight. I spent 5 hours doing those bread, but it's still tight. I had my hair done yesterday, so I know I have to wait a little bit, okay, before yeah, before I get. All right, so I don't have any view here. Share the screen. All right, so let's talk about why should we move to Midland and why should we move? Oh, why should we move to Odessa? I'm sorry. I keep on saying Midland. Next time we're going to talk about Midland, but today is Odessa, Texas. Okay? So, Midland people, I'm sorry. Let me just talk about Odessa today. Because I live in Odessa too. I mean, I live in Midland, but it's very close to Odessa. My apartment is between, it's borderline Midland, Odessa. So, I live in both at the same time. Okay, so why moving to Odessa, Texas? I'm giving you the pro and the con. First of all is the job market. Okay, so the cost of living in mainland is affordable. Okay, is a strong job market, and then is growing in real estate. I can tell you guys, in this small town, we already have Jaguar. I think no, we have Cadillac dealership. We have Cadillac dealership. We have BM. We have Mercedes. Um, what else? Yeah, we have a lot of yeah, and then we have Costco that just opened last time. We had Walmart. I mean, and we have constructions like literally construction everywhere. And you know that constructions, whenever you have construction somewhere, it means what? People are moving in. Okay, people are moving in mainland Odessa. All right, so the next step. All right, so we do have the job market available, and then we have family friendly. Yes, people are friendly. It was weird at first. I have like some bad experience that I can talk about it here. I had some very at the beginning. I had very bad experience. Yeah, I had some very bad experience, but as the day was, I was staying, month goes and days goes, I start seeing the good part of Midland, but at the beginning it was hard. Yeah. It was kind of hard, because I was used to that big life. And anyways, I had real experience too. But yeah, families friendly. It's a small town, school are everywhere. Um, I mean, if you want a city with school clothes, Walmart clothes, not Walmart, like those shopping center clothes, university is cheap. Ask no more, okay? Ask no more, cause it's Midland, Texas. Odessa, it's Odessa, Texas. All right. So ask no more, cause it's Odessa, Texas. So why do you have to move? Okay, like I say, um, there are pros and cons in moving in Odessa, Texas. So the poor are housing are affordable compared to other city. Okay, so and they're still building, like they kind of building everywhere, so you can actually find like a 200K house, even 100. Last time I was doing a showing, I did a showing in the house that was well located, close to all the major shopping center, close to high school, and no, middle school. And then the house was 100K. Yeah, no, no, not 100K, 195K. So tell me where it was a three-bedroom. No, yeah, it was a four-bedroom, three bath. Where? Where can you find those type of houses at this price? Like less than 200K. Okay, so that's why we say is affordable, because housing are kind of compared to the other area. Okay, if you compare to other area, Milan, Odessa, housing market still cheaper. Okay, we are around 200K. So it's still affordable for a three-bedroom, depending on the area though. But yeah. And also, guys, if I say job market, especially oil and gas, you will not believe me. Like seriously, that's the only thing like I really love in Midland, Odessa. I mean, you are the person that doesn't want. If you don't want to work, yeah, we can understand that. If you don't want to work in Midland, yeah. But if you want to work, you want that money, like the oil field, they're always hiring. Like except if you don't want a job, you don't want to work. Like they're always hiring in the oil field. They're always hiring. If you're a nurse, trust me, we do have a lot of traveling nurse coming here. Okay, we do have a lot of traveling nurse that come to Milan or this are just for work. And I met one of them, and they were telling me they were making a good amount of money, because Milan Odessa does not have a lot of nurse. And I met somebody last time. They were even asking me like, "Do you know somebody that is a nurse? Because we need a nurse. We need nurses here." So medical fields, yeah, you have your medical field. If you want to work in medical field in Milan Odessa, I mean, the opportunity is endless. Is they have jobs. Okay, if you want to work in the oil field, they have job. Okay, if you like, I'm teacher. We do have job. They're hiring. They need people. Okay, and they pay better than that certain city. They pay better than some city. So if you want to be a teacher, okay, with a good pay, come to Midland, come to Odessa. Okay, I mean, if you're interested, just send me an email. Send me a DM, and I can send you the link for where I'm working, where they need people. So Odessa, the job market is like, it's just, if you don't want to work, and then you are um it's really if you don't want to work or you don't want to work. So Job market is here. Even Walmart, you know how much Walmart pay here? $17 an hours. Walmart, $17 an hours. Those fast food, they start around 14 an hour. Like, yeah. So yes, so Midland is a good place if you want to work. Tell me where they're paying $17 an hour to work at Walmart. Tell me where. Where? Okay, where are they paying that good to work at a fast food? Where? Okay, so I'm just saying, if you don't want to work, okay, you don't want money, because you don't want money, you will not attack money. If you don't want money, you don't want to attack money, you just want to live your life, you're just not having any plan, you can stay. Okay, but if you don't. And plus, the good thing is, in the oil field, I'm telling you, I'm so mad at that when I learn about it. In the oil field, you don't even need to have an engineering degree. Some positions, you don't need to have engineering degree. You can work in the oil field in you guys, like there's a work. Oh yeah, there is a work in the oil field in Midland. You want to work. If you want to work in the oil field, you want to. And when I used to work in the oil field, a lot of people was coming was working at the oil field because they have their they want to pay their house off. They have like a project, so they're gonna come and do their money and go. And sometimes some of those jobs in the oil field are like lazy job. I'm telling you, and you don't even sometimes you don't even have sometimes you don't even have to pay the rent because most of the company can you know give you an accommodations. All right, so yeah, so this is the one point that I really like about Milan Odessa is the job market is endless. The town is growing. Like when where I live right now, they be like Chick-fil-A, they be like harbor or something, and then there be like a restaurant, and they're building, and all those are looking to hire people. There also be like a water burger. Like the whole town is like that. They're always hiring. They're always building new things. Okay. I said okay, 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 okay. I know, right? It's just my accent. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't do anything about it. It's just the French stuff. All right. Well, now let's go to the cow. Okay. All right. 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 In the right, I go to Odessa. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Did I need to have music in the background? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oof, I love my skin. Okay, so the next thing is people are friendly. Also, I mean, we have traffic, but it's not traffic crazy like Houston. I mean, if you know Houston traffic, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we don't have our type of kind of traffic, but we don't have traffic like in big city like Houston. Okay, and everything is almost around the same place. The school, the things, except if the traffic is like if you really walk like far, yeah. But every most of the time, like everything is around. Okay. Okay. The weather, guys. I hate cold. If you hate cold like me, Odessa is the best place. Okay, because Odessa is hot. Yeah, the neighbor are friendly. People are nice. They always talk. They help. And let me tell you a secret. I went to church on my church. Somebody gave out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, he came and gave $100 to my son. This is how funny they are. Like out of nowhere, just give him $100. Of course, I spend that money fast. Okay, so Odessa is not crowded. I mean, if you've been to, I'm just talking because I was in Houston, and I'm not comparing Odessa to Houston, by the way. I'm just saying that Houston, I think is Houston, those big cities are crowded. Then Odessa is not crowded yet that much, even though it's kind of being is starting getting crowded according to the people that used to live here. The people that were born here and all that, they're saying Odessa is getting crowded, but me, I just feel like Odessa is still decent, space for everyone. So Odessa is not that crowded. Like it's not that crowded, like other city. And then what I also like is all the small business, all the people, they always trying to create attractions like this. They always trying to create things for funny things for kids, especially on the weekend. The library, like a lot. There's always something to do for. If you have toddler or if you have kids, unless you don't want to do anything with them, but they do have a lot of activity to do. And I am on those Facebook groups where I find all my activity to do with kids, with my son, because I want him to, I don't want just him to stay at home. So yeah, if you are in Odessa, they do have a lot of activity for kids. Okay, now let's go to why you should maybe avoid Odessa. Okay, it's hot. Yeah, it's warm, but it can get hot because we do have Monahan, which is a sign. It is a desert. This is the Dubai from West Texas, so it's just close by. So that's why Odessa is hot because we have a nearby. We have a little desert that is close to us. Okay. Uh, there's not that much fun things to do like the nightlife. You know what I mean? There's no that much activity and attraction. But they're building a zoo. So they're building a zoo by 2020. They're building a zoo in Midland. So by 2027, I think so, the zoo is going to be open. So yeah, we don't have a lot of night things to do because people are just sleeping. They're tired. They're working night shift. Most of the time, they're working night shift. Okay, so oh well, it is windy in Odessa and a little bit dusty. Kind of dusty. Yeah, it's dusty. I'm not gonna lie, it's dusty. Sometimes you have a sand, the sand, the sandstorm, but it's not like a big deal. It's just like a 30 minute or 5 minute stuff. And it's not every day. So and also now the one of the things also is because everything in Odessa is about oil and gas. Oil and gas. So yeah, you're gonna get tired of hearing oil and gas, the gas is up, this, yeah, because the life is built around it. So people talk about it, live with it, and then it's every single day. So you going to the restaurant, you're gonna see them with their PPE clothes, you know what I mean, the boot and all that. So Mil Odessa is more about oil and gas, and but remember, we also do have medical centers. We also have this, but like the dominant job market here is um is um is the oil. Okay, so is the oil. Yes, I'm sharing about that. All right, so and we don't have a lot of things to do in the city. We do have museum, we have a lot of restaurants, We do. I mean, if you want to eat in Odessa, you gonna eat. If you want to eat, you're gonna eat because there's a lot of restaurant, especially Tex-Mex, a lot of Mexican food. So if you love Mexican food, you are going to be served because there's a lot of Mexican food. We do have some Asian food too. We what we don't have a lot here is like French cuisine, but yeah, we do have a lot of. If you like tacos, you like taco, you like fajita, pollo, and all that. I love Mexican food, so you are going to be served because they do have. We do have. Odessa has a lot of Odessa has a lot of yeah, it has a lot of that. Okay. So remember, everything is about job market and all and God. Even though I'm seeing that they're trying to shift the economy, but it's still everything is, And when you come here, you're gonna see the pump jack because there's pump jack everywhere. Let me tell you, the city is built on the oil. The economy is around the oil, so you're gonna be accustomed of seeing all the oil sign and pump jack and a lot of things about the oil, about the oil and gas industry. Even like a regular conversation in the restaurant and all that is always about oil and gas. All right. Yeah. Is Odessa right for you? Do you want a quiet, a friendly place with less expensive houses with a big job market? If yes, maybe you should consider Odessa. I just said maybe. Maybe Odessa is the right place for you. Okay, maybe you want to live in the quiet place. You're tired of traffic. You are tired of those. Just come here. And university, they give scholarship. UTPB, I'm serious. UTPB, I cannot thank them enough because they really, really help me. Okay, they're understandable. They're not like, you know, and they give scholarship, especially if you know how to do like sport and all that. Yeah, they're gonna give you a scholarship. You get like a big chance to get a scholarship from UTPB. Okay, and also close to Milan, Odessa. If you like hiking, we have Alpine. We do have Big Bang. Yep, it's not far from here. We have lakes around. Like we have a lake around here. If you want to go to like a lake, like in the weekend, you want to go to a lake. We do have lakes too. All right. Share the like. Oh my god. Oh, pause. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't know what. No, I don't want to invite people. Oh yes. So okay, if Odessa is the right, if Odessa is the right area, depend of your goal, your lifestyle, and your budget. Okay, if you have depending on your budget and your lifestyle, are you like a night? If you like a party person, Odessa might not be the right place because there's not a lot of area to party here. Um, but if you are like, or sometimes you can be a party person and trying to live like change and live like a quiet life. You want to live a quiet life. You hate traffic, and you want like a area where there's a lot of job, uh, maybe Odessa is the right place because, like I told you, the poor of living Odessa is most of the job. The job market here is good. Okay, so if you want to buy, sell, or invest, I am giving you a free consultations. So based on what your conversation with me, I will tell you how I can help you and all that. if you like me and you want me to help you to move here in Milan, Odessa, all right, just DM, okay? DM me, all right? I'm serving Milan, Odessa, West Texas. I am a realtor at the real brokerage, and I'm serving Milan, Odessa, Lubbock, and all those areas. All right. So therefore, thinking, bye bye.